love coming to Antarctica with Scenic. I love seeing the changing colours and shapes and patterns in the ice. The blues, the greens, the turquoises, the reds, the mauves. Sometimes the ice is like lacework on a calm sea. And then there's the wildlife encounters. Things like the grace of swimming whales, and of course those penguins, those great little childlike creatures that get on with their busy lives, breeding, surviving in that short, brief summer before this cold winter comes on. You're not on television. You're not in a zoo or even in a wildlife park, but you're in a genuine wilderness. So you see these animals, you experience what their life is in their home. And that's wonderful. So then on top of this, you've got the many stories of the explorers, the scientists and the visitors, like us, like the tourists, who come to Antarctica. They people this wilderness temporarily. They give it a colour and a human connection. It's a sort of a common bonding with our humanity. So all this crashes into the senses and builds an awareness of just how vast and powerful and magical Antarctica is. It gets into your blood, and I love it.
If I will try to describe Antarctica for someone who never been in this place, I will not find enough words because there is nothing you can compare with. I can ask you to imagine ocean, forest, desert, but how can I ask you to imagine Antarctica? But if you come here, you will feel it, you will see it, it will get in your heart, and you will fall in love with everything about it. You will want to know every small part of its history, of its wildness, of all these little creatures. You will never get tired to watch. Antarctica never stopped to surprise me, and every time I see it different. I'm coming down here for many years now, and it's still the same fresh, like in my first year. I like to see how different it can be day by day. Depends on the weather, in snow, in wind, in sun, and mirror reflection in the water. It can become an addiction. As soon as you get to know it, we call it an Antarctic bug. And every year I'm waiting for season to start, to set sail back to these waters. Every season I'm trying to stay here till the end, and even then it's never enough. It made me sad and very nostalgic when I have to leave it. What makes me coming back every year? I think it's freedom, and only here I can totally disconnect from the rest of the world. When I'm here I feel so alive, I feel so real. My very first time, I was a part of a small crew of 22 in a small research vessel, sailing south with almost no expectation but a huge curiosity. And I did feel in love, and it has changed all my life. I left my work, my stability, my family, in exchange for always seeking new possibilities to come back to White Continent. And since that I'm here, I feel so gifted to call what I do my work, and this beautiful vessel my home.
You say